Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Ghost cover of the Iron Maiden classic, Phantom of the Opera. On May 19th, Ghost will release a covers EP, Phantomime, featuring their version of Phantom of the Opera, originally by Iron Maiden off their 1980 debut record, featuring Paul Di'Anno on lead vocals on this album, the first of only two, with Di'Anno on lead vocals before Dickinson would come in. But I was really intrigued by the track listing here and the fact that Ghost were covering Phantom of the Opera. Now, I wasn't sure if they were going to be covering the Iron Maiden song of the same name, or if they were going to be covering the song from the Phantom of the Opera musical. I thought that both of those things would be something that Ghost would do, but I'm really glad they decided to go with the Iron Maiden song of the name Phantom of the Opera here. It just seems like, Ghosts were very much influenced by Iron Maiden, and now paying it back a little bit with this really cool tribute. And just in general, Ghosts are, one of those bands who do a lot of great cover songs, in my opinion, like Enter Sandman and Here Comes the Sun, just to name a couple. But, Ghosts have something that I always look for in a lot of, cover songs, which is, can you do justice to the original while also making it your own? And that's something that Ghosts have been able to do for, like I said, a lot of covers in the past, which is why I have high expectations for the Phantomime EP, and of course Iron Maiden are my favorite band, a very difficult band to cover nonetheless, so, I'm definitely looking forward to, this whole EP, but just in general, I was very much intrigued by how Phantom of the Opera was going to sound, would it sound different from the original, and, how would Ghost make it their own. Getting into the song itself, the bass was noticeably turned up for this track, which I thought was a great tribute to Steve Harris here, and a great nod to the original track, in my opinion, right? The song is obviously a bit slower at times as well, adding a bit more melody to it, and of course vocally you have Tobias Forge, one of the best modern-day metal vocalists, in my opinion, with his instantly recognizable vocals that add a whole new element to this song, and I really do love his delivery here of these classic lyrics, even though it's impossible to hear this song and not think of Paul Di'Anno's voice. I think Forge does a killer job putting his own spin on it as well, and this song definitely does make me excited for the Phantomime EP coming soon, and hope the band do incorporate the song into their live set as well. So very much high praise here for their cover of Phantom of the Opera. Like I said before, Iron Maiden are not a band that is easy to cover, but I think Ghost did a fantastic job. Like I said, were my expectations of, doing justice to the original and also making it their own. Ghost are a band that have been on the up and up for a long time. They just keep getting bigger, and eventually they're going to be one of the biggest metal bands in the world. I just know it. So, when it comes to Ghost here, I love the direction they're going in now, where they're moving in a more commercial direction, like on their last album, Impera. But for me, I'd love it in the future if we heard some more progressive elements from the band, and this cover just kind of proves that they can do, more progressive, drawn-out tracks. So I'd love if the band moved in a progressive direction in the future, even though, I'm not sure that's the way that the band is going. I'm not sure if that's Tobias Forge's vision for the group, but for me, after hearing the cover of Phantom of the Opera, it just makes you think that they could do some great work if they, move in a more progressive direction in the future. So that wraps up this brief review of the new Ghost single, the cover of Iron Maiden's Phantom of the Opera, off their new EP, Phantomime, coming on May 19th, which stay tuned to the channel because I do plan on reviewing the whole EP when it drops. Definitely want to turn on notifications so you don't miss that. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below, and let me know down in the comments section below. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the new Ghost cover of Phantom of the Opera? Do you think it does justice to the original by Iron Maiden? Let me know all that good stuff down in the comments. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.